I have 3 posts to make about this Mohbad issue, and I'm done for good.
Nigerians, imagine VDM using the pain of their Aloba family to revive somebody's career.
You, Verydarkman, we're not doing justice for Mohbad. We're doing justice for Nairamarly, Sam Larry, and Vincent.
Guys, hold on before I play the full video for you guys to take a look at. So Nigerians all over the place are actually having different opinions. Some of them are angry at Verydarkman for actually switching to defending Nairamarly and Sam Larry instead of seeking justice for Mohbad. According to them, they feel betrayed. Verydarkman coming out to even make the statement that yes, all the while he was only looking for justice for Mohbad, for Nairamarly and for Sam Larry, stating that they were victimized. They were the issue which Nigerians say they were the one that cried Mohbad is not true. That was actually the justice he was seeking for, and that he's happy he has found that justice and is ready to actually let go the issue of Mohbad. Of course, we saw Mohbad, younger brother Adura, coming out to make some posts on his Instagram account, stating that if Verydarkman does not show the evidence of the people who by Mohbad, according to him, where he talks, say him go sue him to court, say now more say he must show the people who by Mohbad. You understand the matter? According to Verydarkman, he said that he has the evidence, but clearly as it is now, Verydarkman does not really have the tangible evidence to nail anyone, for the pie of Mohbad. I'm going to be playing the video for you guys to watch. First of all, I'm going to be playing this particular video of Deeone criticizing Verydarkman, stating that Verydarkman has taken advantage of the minds of Nigerians, that he's a manipulator. He actually took advantage of Nigerians' mind, and also took advantage of Mohbad's death to actually come out to make some statement which he shouldn't have made, stating that using Mohbad's pie to actually trend is very, very bad. Of course, Nigerians are not happy. The family of Mohbad are still even in disunity up to now. None of them knows what is really happening to Mohbad, and Mohbad has not been laid to rest, which is one of the things that Nigerians are very, very upset about. I mean, it's high time they let Mohbad to rest if they cannot find justice. For me, this matter of Verydarkman backing out right now is actually not good. Like, I really don't support it. I thought Verydarkman would actually, bring the real desired justice for Mohbad, even though he's actually vindicating justice for Nairamarly and Sam Larry. Aside that, let us also find a way to actually give Mohbad the justice which he deserves. Let me play the first video, and after this, I'll be playing the video of Iyabo ojo. Of course, Iyabo ojo made a lot of statements, stating that he's going to sue Verydarkman for, privacy breach and all of that. That is via the chat and for hacking into her phone. Watch the video to the end, guys.
Nigerians, imagine VDM using the pain of their Aloba family to revive somebody's career. Just imagine. This is somebody's life we're talking about. And to be honest, if I want to be honest with you, Nigeria failed this boy. Nigeria failed Mohbad because Mohbad wrote a petition to the police. No headway. Even till as he don't pass, no headway. Mohbad no go get justice. Mohbad, he won't have justice. Even his family failed him because there is no unity. Family is the smallest unit of the society. Even the family not there together. A family that is not together, they can be. Come on. That's why this boy can manipulate anybody now. That's why he can manipulate anybody. Today now, he's fighting so hard to stick Naira in the hearts of people. Baba, now God na the raise person. It is God Almighty that raises a human being. Not one human being raising somebody. No human being has the capacity to help another person. Now God now go lay am for your heart, say help that person. If VDM had the power to revive anybody's career or to make anybody the #1 musician, it will be Kokopi. Even Naira self, go and ask God for forgiveness. Let God be the one to show you mercy. Stop all these things you're doing. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Any fame that is gotten from the other side, they last. They last. Now, the issue with VDM is the excessive love for money. I don't figure this thing out since. And I was talking about it, not to disgrace him. I said, this boy has done some things for money, not to disgrace her. Now, to point out in weakness. Say, person wey don't do this thing, I know they trust with money. Forget all those I know they do. I know they do. That's not what we're talking about. That boy makes more money than any of all these content creators. And there's nothing bad in making money. The only thing is, they manipulate. And I don't see him today. Today, now, even the WhatsApp group, he wants scatter and make everybody day against Iyabo. Do you get? And it's happening because she don't come do video. That's what he wanted. Now that video now you just cut small. She said this one, then this one, that one. It go twist am for your head. It is the excessive love for money. There's another thing I will talk about, not with this video. But please note one thing. I have talked about it last year. This boy is a manipulator. When I don't see him, I am telling you today, nobody should hate that boy. Nobody. Dislike that character, but leave the boy. Because he has something that is also valuable. He has courage. It is just the excessive love for money that in this scatter in here. So, and what he could have done is very simple. Make yourself accountable. That is why when he withdrew from that account, I talk him. When Naptip returned the money, I talk him. Because I'm just pointing, see the weaknesses. See, today night has disgraced him. I want to thank all Nigerians for standing against manipulation. I want to thank all of you. Because now it is very clear. The other ones, clear. Or maybe the other ones, affect you now. This one now pain now because you now follow the story. Now so it's supposed to be. If I manipulate you tomorrow, tell me. Me, I'm not an activist too. I'm not be activist. You will never, I'll not be activist. Everywhere good. I'll not be activist. So it's not a matter of Deeone is trying to take his position, all those nonsense. People are small-minded in Nigeria. So they think, oh, Deeone wants to, so that people will not like VDM, they will not like Deeone. I'm not be my work. I be comedian. Forget all this also I did. I funny, I be my work. Do you understand? But let's leave that aside. My people, stand against manipulation and VDM. Work on yourself. Your excessive love for money now it will bring you down. That is why you are a manipulator. You have not handled some kind of money before, and there's no problem. But make yourself accountable. See, today you never do anything for NGO. You did lie, say you carry 650 million naira petition. You now you can't see naira. You can't say, hey, naira half an hour. You can't say, come. Iyabo, they beg me. Come on. Go and gather all your videos. Why did you not do all the interview? All those interviews where they carry driver. Why you can't do them to fool people? Just because you want to revive somebody's career. You are that desperate. There's no how. People can see through you now. People can see through you. But please, my brother, you have courage. Use it in the right direction. If not, you will come down finally. Everywhere good, my people. Your enemy is not VDM, it's not Vincent. It is the manipulation and his excessive love for money.
Welcome back again, my people. So you actually heard what the big man said, with an open mind, without being biased. He made a lot of points which can be considered to be good. When he said that Verydarkman played with the minds of a Mohbad family, at that particular point, if Verydarkman at this point backs out without justice for Mohbad, then I will agree with him on that particular note. But Verydarkman has brought in a lot of light, in ensuring that people know the real truth and to know that, pointing to the right direction. I'll play the video of Verydarkman stating that he's no longer interested in this issue of Mohbad again for you guys to take a look at after this particular video of Iyabo ojo. Now, Iyabo ojo made a lot of claims stating that Verydarkman has bullied her, psychologically, mentally, and otherwise. Even also admitted that Verydarkman confessed to bullying people around him. So Verydarkman has become a bully and he supports a bully. And according to her, she's not going to tolerate that. And that Verydarkman must provide the evidence which he said he has against, her and against the people that buyed Mohbad, and also Verydarkman is going to go to, court. They are going to go to court for breach of privacy. Of course, according to Iyabo ojo, Verydarkman, encroached into her privacy, hacked into her phone. According to Verydarkman, he paid 20 million naira to have the WhatsApp group. You understand? And according to Iyabo ojo, she's going to take Verydarkman to court for that reason. Let me play the video, guys. Watch the end, stay tuned, because after this video is a video of Verydarkman, making his own explanation of the matter.
And I was hurt that CP Uche deprived us because we wanted Verydarkman to be charged to court. Paulo and I deprived us of that because he said to me, since you guys are not bringing it here, if the matter goes out, it goes out. But you were putting so much energy with them, Nairamarly. And Verydarkman could walk into the interrogation room, sit in your office, eat biscuits and drink tea. A guy that has constantly bullied, defamed me on social media, even claimed to have hacked my phone. Now this is the second time. He claimed the first time he hacked my phone, my number to check something. Wumi's number was in my house, breaching my security and my safety. Still came out again to say he paid someone 20 million to hack our WhatsApp again. Please, I need to ask the government, is this right? Is it legal in this country to be hacking? There's nothing even in that concerned citizen, whatever. But I know that it is against the law to do that, to post it. I know. And I understood the game. I don't know the relationship between Verydarkman and CP Uche. But I know that you are enabling him. Because out of all the conversations that Verydarkman had with me, there was one that I held very strong to, because he's very boastful. He pointed to them Suleiman before Suleiman came to join us on that table and said, these are my boys, we work together. We work together. And Verydarkman, you made me also understand that bullying is nothing. Because you said it, don't lie. Make sure you don't lie. You said it in your words. You said you used to bully boys, all these small boys in your area. You used to bully them. Is a form of correcting them and making them do the right thing. But that does not mean that you wish them death. So you were telling me, making me feel that bullying is okay. You see all the conspiracy that you people feel or try to put in my head about some gang people, some industry people, all that one is left for you to come and see. I will not help you. There's nothing wrong with your mouth now. I'm not going to mention their names. You come out and say I mention their names. You are the one that were putting it in my head. So I will not allow you manipulating. I will not allow you manipulate me to say it. No. But the one way concern me when you talk, now they talk so. I said it to you. I said I really didn't wish to insult your mom, but I'm a Yoruba woman. When you insult a Yoruba woman and she check your age, she say na person where she feel born, if she quick born, or she say she senior you where, we will send you back to your mama and your papa. I said, I'm not supposed to get your mommy, but I was upset because it is not today. And I said, the video, did you mention my name? I said, you did not mention my name, but you wrote my name in the caption. You said you still have it. I said, I still have it. I munched it. I have everything. Thank God you don't delete your video. So I munched it in case you go and remove my name there. You not lie. You not smile that no, but he will go back and check it. I said, you wrote, I said, yes, you did not mention my name. You called me failed actress, called to failed, but you wrote my name. Iyabo, don't you wrote it there. I munched it, I have it. And these are evidence that I have collected.
So, you have heard what Iyabo ojo had to say. At this point in time, I don't want to be the judge because obviously this matter don't even tire me. You understand? This is not today we started seeking justice for Mohbad. All of a sudden, there's been a lot of people. I don't know who do you guys think we should believe at this point? Are we going to believe Iyabo ojo that Verydarkman is a manipulator? Do we now believe that okay, Iyabo ojo is a very bad person who tried to frame Nairamarly up and make sure that Nairamarly career went down the drain? Is that what we're going to be believing now? Should we now take Iyabo ojo as very, very unserious person who is really fighting for justice for Mohbad in this case? You know, a lot of people are saying that Verydarkman is only making this post to make money off Mohbad's trend. Why did he not stick his head, during that period to actually make sure that the truth comes out? According to Iyabo ojo, Verydarkman is trying to clear his name, clear the name of Sam Larry and that of Nairamarly. At this point in time, I don't even see Nairamarly coming back to spotlight. Like at this point, Nigerians' mind are already against Nairamarly. Of course, we saw some clip of Nairamarly, bullying a big man, Mohbad. Mohbad made a statement that Namali should be held accountable should he cry, and things like this came to pass. And Verydarkman is saying that okay, it is all lies. That all those videos were not really the main videos. That all those things were manufactured. Some of them are AI and all of that. People are saying that Verydarkman don't collect money. Understand? They try to find a way to clear the name of Mohbad, if not of Nairamarly. If not, what really concern him with this matter? So coming out all this far, making all the numerous number of posts, according to them, he's just making money from Mohbad's pie, no real justice from Mohbad. Verydarkman has made more than 30 or no less than 20 posts about Mohbad, yet interviewed a lot of people, and still he wants to back off. You understand? That is the aspect that I'm being pained. The fact that he has brought this thing to the Nigerians' face and now he wants to back out. What for? He shouldn't have started it in the first place if he doesn't really have the real justice for Mohbad. Watch the video and hear what the big man had to say.
Alright, so I have 3 posts to make about this Mohbad issue and I'm done for good. Alright, this is the first one. Now if you notice, I've put in a lot of energy in vindicating Namali from this case. It is very obvious. It's not something that is hidden. It is very, very obvious. One of the main reasons why I brought this whole thing back is to, number one, vindicate Namali and to actually point people towards the right direction, knowing what I know now. Now, something happened that involved Iyabo ojo, Namali, and a particular meeting recently. Coincidentally, I went to report a case at the MPF NCCC, a case of 650 million naira. Well, somebody that was scammed. So I took the case there, and then I met Nairamarly there. And I met Nairamarly there. He said he wrote a petition against Iyabo ojo, and Iyabo ojo is there. I said, okay, so what is going on? He said, well, so far so good. They told Iyabo ojo to bring evidence of everything she has said about them. In the case of bullying, in the case of that, na them by Mohbad. So I said, so how far with the case now? He said that Iyabo ojo is pleading. I said, pleading how? Like, what's going on? So she's pleading. I said, it doesn't make sense. The Iyabo ojo I know cannot beg you. Then he said, you can come, see. So we went straight, and then he opened the door. Then he went inside to sit down. When he sat down, there was Sam Larry, there was his brother, Shudi, and then there were some people there. Iyabo ojo was with a lawyer. Then when I entered, I sat in front of her. And I sat in front of her, they started talking. Now, there's one police there, there's one female police officer, senior officers. Some of them, they were like, Verydarkman, talk to your guy. You see, say, you and him, they pally since this whole Mohbad issue. talk to Nairamarly, let's look for a way to resolve this whole matter. Now, at the top of my head, I was like, resolve which matter? Like, why are they resolving any matter? What is really going on? Then they said Iyabo ojo, she understood that what she did is wrong and that they should look for the best way to settle the matter within themselves. Immediately, me, I para. I said, excuse me, lawyer, Iyabo ojo lawyer, his name is Fumi. I said, make we see. Then we turn. I said, can we see? He said, yes, we can't turn. There was 2 police officers there. We stood. Then I said, fine. Based on what I just saw now, Iyabo ojo is saying that a lot of publications that she did was wrong. She was pretty much emotional and all. That's why she made those things, right? So I told the lawyer, I said, how do we move on from here? Is she willing to come to the public? And the lawyer said, that is exactly what she said. That she will go to the public and let the public know that this is what happened and that she is sorry for actually being emotional about this whole matter. Then the lawyer now said again, but they were thinking that if they do that, a lot of her fans will think that she has been threatened by Nairamarly or the government threatening her. That Iyabo ojo has suggested that they will not apologize, but if Nairamarly releases a new song, they will help him promote it, and that gradually people will start welcoming Nairamarly back. I para. Now that the talk just vexed me. Then I looked at the lawyer. I said, for all what these people have gone, what these people have gone through, the shows that they have lost, money that they have lost over a lie, and then instead of you to go to the public and then just spell it out for everybody to see, you are saying that you are going to start promoting a song. I just looked at him. Out of anger, I told him, I said, the luck Iyabo ojo has is that Nairamarly is not from the Niger Delta region. Because for ruining his career over a lie, if the Niger Delta you come from, they go shoot her down. And even you, the lawyer, they go shoot you down. Then the lawyer looked at me, and the police people were there. They were like, no, Verydarkman, it hasn't got into this. Then the lawyer was like, bro, it is not me that said this thing. I didn't come up with it. Iyabo came up with it. Cut the long story short, he left. Then I called Nairamarly in. I said, now where this matter don't be like this. If she say she's willing to go to the public and then explain what happened, do you understand? That she was emotional. And then the case went towards the wrong direction instead of actually holding everybody in the house accountable. But there's no problem. It don't happen, it don't happen. So what do you want? Namali said he's scared that she might not do it if they leave her now. That she might not apologize. She might just go outside now and decide to change everything again. That he knows her, he knows her character. She's a manipulative person. I told him, I said, well, we'll call the police people in. They called the police people in, we spoke. Some of the police people were saying, if she's willing to apologize, Nairamarly, let's see how this thing is going to be. Then if she doesn't apologize, then they bring her back. But if this thing goes to court, she will definitely pay dearly because everything, literally everything, bullying and everything was all a lie, right? Videos being doctored, a lot of things. You know, a lot of atrocities happened that time. Namali left. When he left, I sat down. Now, something in me.
Now, from what Verydarkman said, it is 100% obvious that Verydarkman never was fighting for justice for Mohbad in the first place. Let us come out with open mind. I am a VDM supporter, but when things goes wrong, goes the left way, we have to also speak up. Verydarkman at this point in time is not fighting for, didn't fight for Mohbad. He was fighting to clear his own name and clear the names of Sam Larry and that of Nairamarly, trying to bring Nairamarly back to spotlight. You understand? Now, this is what he has done. No, I'm not against it, trying to ensure that, okay, if for sure that Nairamarly didn't have hand in the crime of Mohbad, he's trying to actually make sure that Nigerians get to know the truth. Good and fine. What about the justice that you promised the big man himself, Mohbad? How then do we get the justice? Iyabo ojo is out there making serious statements and all of that. Why is this matter not in court? Why has nobody been arrested? If truly Verydarkman has the right, evidence to ensuring that Mohbad's cry, is done by one person or the other, or a group of people whom he claimed did it. He mentioned Davido's PRO. He mentioned a lot of people in that chat. Jigan and the other people who came out to clear their name. Iyabo ojo not left out. Why hasn't any of them been arrested? Why is it that Verydarkman is not posting the real evidence which he claims he has? Why? Is it that he's just, chasing clouds and trying to make one paint the other person black and paint the other person blue and make sure that, okay, Nigerians get their head locked? Let me tell you, at this point in time, it is nothing other than distraction. At this point in time, the Nigerians are trying to focus and find solutions to the present government, which has become a nightmare to us. They are bringing distractions from left, bringing distractions from right, and all of that. Confusion here and there. Mohbad for the past 2 years has not been buried, and they are not concerned about it. What they are concerned about is who will become the villain, or who will become the actor, or of the game. At this point in time, it is safe to say that Nigeria is just a place of a crime scene. Verydarkman, who is supposed to be fighting for the less privileged, is already oppressing the less privileged, if you ask me. Even him believing that it is right to bully people and bullying is a way of correction is bad. What happened to the law? What happened to a lawful means of correction? At this point, I don't know how Verydarkman is able to sweep the evidences against Nairamarly and Sam Larry under the carpet is what I still don't understand. At this point, make things clear. Let me know your opinion on this matter, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Your opinion remains very, very vital as concerned to this matter. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is how it's supposed to end? Of course, the Nairamarlians people are already jubilating and going for shows. They're trying to come back into the minds of Nigeria. According to him, in the previous post which Verydarkman made, he said that the Malians were bigger than Davido and Whiskey combined. These are statements that are childish. You shouldn't be making statements like this. You understand? If truly you're fighting for to clear the name of Nairamarly, just stick to that and don't drag people into it. Making a statement that Davido has never helped you. Meanwhile, we all know that they wouldn't have been Verydarkman without Davido. What are we now saying? The matter don't tire me at this point to share your opinion, guys.